Edgar Allan Poe was an American author, poet, and editor. Edgar Allan Poe was born January 19, 1809 in Boston, Massachusetts. His mother was an actor, but he lived with a foster family named the Allan. Interesting fact, he never actually signed any of his works. Edgar Allan Poe, Allan was the name given to him by his foster family. He loved his foster mother very much, and was said to be fiercely loyal to her, but he did not get along with his foster father. When he was 17, he was accepted to the University of Virginia. He finished with the highest grades in his class and became the best student of his generation, although some stories say that he showed up to take his final exams drunk. Poe married Virginia Clem when he was 27 years old and she was 13. Some scholars would say the relationship was more of that of brother and sister than husband and wife, but no matter the debate, it was clear that he loved his wife very much. It was said that he could be seen playing games on the lawn with his wife. Because she was much younger than he was, there are stories of them playing leapfrog. On one account, it was said that during the game of leapfrog, he split his pants, blushed furiously, and young Virginia could not stop laughing. He was said to be a drunk. His madness and drunkenness are largely exaggerated. They're the product of a man named Rufus Griswold, who wrote an anonymous false obituary for Edgar Allan Poe. He also published a false biography of him because he was upset about a negative review that Poe had written about one of his earlier works. He was very vengeful and seemed determined to make sure the world falsely thought of Poe as an evil man. He published his first novel in 1838, and it was titled The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym. In 1845, Poe published the poem The Raven in the New York Evening Mirror, and it was very successful, and it's one of his most famous poems. This soon led him to become editor and owner of his own magazines, which was titled The Broadway Journal. The journal failed due to financial problems. On January 30th, 1847, Poe's wife Virginia dies of tuberculosis in their home. Her death led him into a downward spiral of alcoholism, and his friends thought he was going insane. Poe dies October 7th, 1849. At the time, he was engaged to his childhood sweetheart, but was never able to marry her. His death is being debated as a few years ago his body was discovered, and scientists are recently coming to believe that he died of rabies. One of Poe's nicknames is the Raven, and it came from one of his most famous works, actually titled The Raven. At the time, he only made $9 from it. Some of Poe's major works were The Raven and Other Poems, published in 1845, Annabel Lee, published in 1849, The Fall of the House of Usher, 1839, Murders in Rue Morgue, 1841, The Masquerade of the Red Death, published in 1842, The Black Cat, published in 1843, The Tell-Tale Heart, published in 1843, The Oval Portrait, posted in 1850, and The Narrative of Arthur Gordon Pym of Nantucket, published in 1850.